Hi, I'm Hana Vu, and you're watching Records in My Life.
Thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you for having me.
How are you today? All good?
I'm great. I feel great.
You feel good?
Amazing.
Good. Tell us about your new... First of all, actually, where are you from these days?
I'm from Los Angeles, California.
Born and bred?
I was bred there.
That's a great answer.
Yeah.
Tell us about your new record.
Yeah, so my new record, Nicole Kidman / Anne Hathaway, is a double EP. It's coming out October 25th. Are you talking about singles?
Yes.
So the next single will be Outside. It's a song called Outside off my upcoming double EP on October 8th. So that's coming.
Tell us a bit about, did you work with any outsiders on the album? Where was it recorded?
No. I worked with the ultimate outsider, which is me. And then, so I wrote and produced it all and recorded it all. And then my friend Rob Smerslow mixed it with me. And that's kind of all it touched, is the air.
What's your favorite track on the album or EP?
I think my favorite track would be a song called Passenger 2.
A drop of golden sun and me a name
I like that song. It's probably because I've heard it so much that it's hard to even hear it at all. I think that's the song I've heard the least of, so maybe that's my favorite right now.
Cool. We were talking earlier about 100 Gecs.
Everyone's talking about it.
Generation, you're young. Tell me a bit about what is it that draws you to them? What's?
I think it's so smart and so funny. I think it's in the age of streaming and sort of algorithm, it's anti-streaming, anti-algorithm. It's what punk music is now. I just think it's the funniest thing I've ever heard.
Now is the 100 Gecs? Is it just kind of is it a serious thing, or is I know that Dylan Brady writes serious songs too, but is the music just kind of taking the piss out of the? Is the record kind of taking, because it is a little bit of a tough listen? Yeah,
and that's what I love about it. And it's also, I feel like the production on it is so specific to so many different things, and it hits a lot of the emo and the synth pop and then electronic and then also dubstep. It's really it's got a lot of elements on it.
What album should be required for a music class?
Music
class?
Let's
say you're teaching a music class and it should be mandatory.
It'd be literally crazy if I taught a music class. I'd be like, we should all listen to Charlie Puth today. Yeah, it depends. On a songwriting class, I'd probably just the best pop albums of the past 10 years.
If you had to go for one record and have it's going to leave an indelible mark on them.
I know. There's a lot of Lana Del Rey's entire discography throughout her whole career has been really influential to me, and then also just is a perfect snapshot of music and cultural media right now. But I think my own personal favorites would be the sort of more mainstream pop, Taylor and Drake, and if I'm teaching a music class in 500 years, and I'm this music was really important and changed the world, it would be top 40 stuff.
As you mentioned before, your forthcoming release, Nicole Kidman.
Hathaway. I guess so. It's my second official studio release.
Right.
Yeah.
From the title of that album, I'm guessing you're a bit of a film buff.
I'm an actress buff.
You're an actress
I'm
buff?
an award show buff.
Okay.
I'm that's my entertainment culture buff per se.
Do you have a favorite soundtrack?
The Danny Elfman score to Alice in Wonderland, the Tim Burton Alice in Wonderland, is my favorite score. Favorite soundtrack would be Hairspray.
That's cool.
I think, with Zac Efron.
Did he star in that one? I think I saw that.
It was him and Nikki Blonsky and John Travolta and of other people. But yeah. Oh, Queen Latifah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's a pretty cool.
And Michelle
cast.
Pfeiffer. She's so scary in that movie.
Michelle Pfeiffer was in
Yeah,
there too.
I think
What a
so,
random
yeah.
cast.
It's amazing.
Now, you are of the age of drinking age in Canada. We like
True.
to ask our guests wine, weed, or water to listen to your favorite album or to write.
Water.
Water?
Or not even. I don't know when the last time I drank water was.
What?
I drink a lot of I drink a lot of carbonated beverages.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I drink a lot of juice and like sugar and all that stuff. Yeah.
And listening to your favorite record.
And listening to my favorite record, just water, silence, darkness, no liquid.
What album?
The only liquid would be like my tears. That's it. Water.
That's a great answer. Which record could you not live without?
Oh man, it changes all the time. I guess Taylor Swift, Fearless, or 1989.
What's the album of your generation?
Album
What
of
would you
my
consider?
generation.
Like, I mean, we had Thriller and Nevermind. These are a few of the albums that really. So, what would be the album?
I can't speak for everyone. I guess I would say Drake.
You used to call me on my
Yes.
cell phone.
I think that changed. We live in a post Drake world. You know, he brought technology and phones and texting into popular music for everyone, and now that's what we live in.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for being on the show, and we like to ask our guests for any words of wisdom or advice.
I'm not qualified to give any advice.
Or give someone a shout out.
Shout out to Shawn Mendes. I think you live in Canada. That's
He
all.
does. He's Canadian. Thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe.
And if you're really feeling it, please hit us up on Patreon. Cheers.